Miss Bonnie with me. Now today we're going to be doing something really new for her. We are going to be working on heel. Now heel is a command we use when we're in a crowd or when we want to keep Bonnie especially close to us and have more control when we're on a walk. So the way I start with this is we do heel. I have Bonnie on my left side just because I'm right-handed, so I want to be able to have all my treatsies in my dominant hand. So Bonnie's going to start on my left side. Come here. Good girl. And we're both going to be facing the same direction. There we go. Good girl. So we start heel in this position. You want to roll up the leash. That way you have it nice and tight so that she's going to stay right next to you. You also want to make sure that you keep it right at your hip because we don't want Bonnie going too far in front of us or too far behind us while we're in the heel. She's got to stay right next to us, okay? Now every time we do the heel, Bonnie has to start and stop in a sit. But here's the catch. We can't actually say the word sit. She has to be able to do it herself. Which she's doing quite well right now. So when I start and stop the heel, instead of saying the word, I take the treat, lure her into the sit. As soon as she's in the sit, then we can get ready to do heel, okay? First thing, you're going to take the side that she's on, so my left side, my left foot is going to step first. As soon as my foot hits the ground, that's when I say heel, okay? That's going to tell her, oh, you're staying close to me, we're walking together, okay? All right, Bonnie, ready? Just going to eat the leash. Ready? Heel. So she stays right up close to me. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Come on. Heel. Come on. What? There we go. There we go. Good girl. Good girl. And if you have to lure her with treats, that's fine. As soon as we start or stop, remember she has to sit down. Good girl. Good heel, Bonnie. Good heel. Good girl. So we stop facing the same direction. If her tush scoots out to the side, you're going to grab her tushy, move her nicely in, because you always want to make sure you're going the same direction. Ready, Bonnie? Luring her with my treats. Ready? Heel. Good girl. Good girl. This way. Good girl. Come on. Girl. And then we stop. And she says, good girl, Bonnie. Good heel. Very good girl. All right, so we're facing the same direction. I'm going to step with my left foot first. As soon as it hits the ground, I say heel. Keep my treats in my dominant hand. And she stays right up next to me with my leash against my hip, okay? Heel. Heel. Ready? Let's go. Heel. Good girl. So with Bonnie, you've got to work a little bit more with the treats, kind of lure her. Good girl. Good girl. And then when we stop, what are you supposed to do, Miss Bonnie? So if she doesn't sit down, remember we're just going to, there we go, give her a little help. Good heel, Bonnie. Good girl. Good job. So you want to make sure that you're reinforcing the word. Tell her good heel, give her a few treats. This one's going to be hard for her because she's used to walking and doing her own thing. She's used to going around smelling and checking stuff out. So this one's going to be hard for her because this is a lot more controlled than the loose leash walking. So we want to make sure that she stays right up next to you. Have a nice tight leash. You don't want it too tight because you want her to be able to breathe, obviously, and move a little bit next to you. But with the intro to heel, we're just learning the basics. After a while, you're going to be able to start doing the faster and slower. So when Bonnie's next to you, if she's on the inside, when you go around to the left, she's going to have to actually slow her pace because she's on the inside, so she's going to have to slow her pace when you turn. And then same thing, she's over here. If we turn to the right, she's going to have to quicken her pace to be able to keep up with me. So that's the thing we'll do next time, but we want to be able to get down the sit at the beginning of the heel, the sit at the end of the heel, and then her walking right next to you and not getting too far ahead or too far behind. All right, Bonnie, you want to try it again? Come here. So I get my leash. Make it nice and tight. Yeah. We're going to start in the sit. Start in the sit. Good girl. And then I'm going to step first with my left foot because that's the side she's on. I've got my treats luring her. Heel. Good girl. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Come on. No. Come on. Heel. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Fun. Let's go. Heel. Come on. Good girl. Come on. This way. Good. Good girl. Ready? Perch. What do we do, Bob? What do we do? What do we do? Sit, sit, sit. There we go. Good girl. Good girl. Good heel. All right. So definitely the starting and stopping and getting her walking next to you is going to be the hardest part with her. Try to do it when you guys are on a walk, maybe 2 or 3 minutes in the start of the walk and then 2 or 3 minutes at the end of the walk. Because it's more controlled, you don't want to do it the whole time because we want to give Bonnie time to kind of sniff and check everything out, and we don't want her to be completely controlled the whole time. We want her to be able to check everything out and have kind of a little more fun on the walk because the walk's kind of for her. Okay? So just do it a little bit in the beginning and a little bit at the end of the walk. Make sure you're doing at least 1 walk a day, getting her outside and being able to have that bond with her, and also working on the heel. Yes? She definitely needs to work on the sit at the beginning and at the end, but also keeping up with you. Okay? So this was Stephanie and Bonnie, and today we were doing the intro to heel. Bonnie. Good girl.